Okay, hello everybody. This is coverage of the third annual Kronjack Random Rampage Tournament. Um, see, the rules, I believe, were posted on the newly formed Bagrata Discord server. I encourage everybody to check it out. Okay, I don't know what is going on here. One thing about the Bagrata Discord server is that it's really complicated, perhaps overly so. I don't know where to get the map list. These are the rules, but I don't know where the map list is. Is this it? Yeah, I mean, oh, these look like the games for this Sunday, which are free-for-all games. I don't know where the two-team list is. It might be buried in here somewhere. But, yeah, unfortunately, the Bagrata server is extremely complicated, and I don't know where to find the maps. But I have all the games recorded, so we'll find them. We'll find the maps as they happen, and yeah, whatever. So the way it was divided was this week 1 is 2-team games. I believe there are 11 games. And then, of course, this Sunday will be free-for-all games. And yeah, let's check it out. This is Calm Before the Storm. Capture the Flag. In case you don't know, the way these maps were determined was the tournament host, Kronjack, went to the Tane and hit the random map button, allegedly, and just made the list of the first maps that came up, and that's the choices. So this is the first map. We have 2 teams: Akira, Spy, Meerkat, myself, Overdose, Homer, Father Xmas, Kildare, Hollow Men, Legacy Typhoon, and we have the other team led by Empy with Kronjack, Newt Killa, Weiss, Casualter White, Trent Reznor, and Paris. The camera is currently on Empy's team. Seems to have gotten a pretty good mix of guys. Warriors, archers, dwarves, the usual light unit set, Heron guards. Let's take a peek at Akira's unit selection. It appears to be nearly identical. I think Akira got some more goals, whereas Empy opted for a handful of more thrall. I don't really see that much of an advantage or disadvantage one way or the other. It's all going to come down to execution, I think, and the main army of warriors, dwarves, archers, max Heron guards is pretty much identical for both sides. These are Heron healers, so they do have 6 roots. I think some Heron healers have 3 roots, I don't know. But in this case, they do have 6, but I believe they're significantly worse than the Heron Guard heroes. Yeah, I think they're just regular Heron Guards who happen to have 6 roots instead of 3. And then, yeah, as far as the map is concerned, I mean, I think this is a map that we have played in Myth World Cup on several occasions, and so it shouldn't be that new for most people. But one thing to note is that Kronjack was not expecting a full house here, and in this case we do have 15 out of 16 people, but I think Kronjack was originally expecting about 4-on-4 or something like that. So, this map is a bit small for 8-on-8, or in this case 7 versus 8. But You know, that's the randomness of the random tournament, I guess. Anyway, we see here Spy, who is going north, I guess, with a handful of warriors. And I think everyone else is going middle for Team Akira. With Team MP, we have sort of a more bifurcated army with, who's this? Trent, Paris, going middle north, I guess, and then Walter White, Kronjack, and MP going to this area. We see that MP still has a live white here. Not sure what his plan is for the white. I don't know if this water is sinkable. But yeah, Akira is calling for the line right here. This is of course pretty good spot for some archers and that kind of thing. It looks like Walter White is overextended here. He doesn't have much backup. And I think he should get rolled here. Oh, okay, they bounce back. Yeah, this dwarf is coming to help. But it looks like if Homer can seal this off and Walter White keeps coming in, he could, you know, we could envelop him a bit. Father Xmas is probably looking to do just that. Meanwhile, up here, Paris and Trent Reznor completely unimpeded. They're going to get to the middle. And Walter White, in a very precarious position. However, Homer, I don't think he's not working on the trap. And actually, Overdose, I could have put my guys here and started shooting. Instead, I'm going after Trent. But Homer and Father Xmas should absolutely be collapsing on this, I think. But either that or Homer should just be going around for the flag. Either way. We see an early contest, but I don't think this goal is going to be able to do much. And we see a full-on rush by Father Xmas. Homer is abandoning Father Xmas. And now Father Xmas warriors are going to get pussed. That's not good. And it looks like they're going to get exploded. Yeah, not much teamwork there between Father Xmas and Homer. I think Homer could have helped Father Xmas and could have killed all these guys. But nice defense there from Walter White and Newt Killa. However, one advantage is that Homer does have a beeline for the flag, and actually Spy also has a pretty unimpeded journey to the flag. And so as long as this middle force holds, actually it should be pretty easy pickings for Homer and Spy. We see Walter White walking down this canyon. Legacy Typhoon could be bombing. Instead he's walking away, I don't know.
Contested.
Legacy Typhoon could put this dwarf here and start bombing. But it does look like they're going for the win here. There he goes.
Lost.
This dwarf might have killed 4 people, so he must have started throwing, but all the action was here because the flag was being taken. But yeah, you know. Team
eliminated. Game over.
I think some people might be showing some rust in terms of regular myth, and sort of allowed some dudes to just sidestep and get to the flag. Anyway, what do we got here? What is this? Oh, MP's just being his typical disgusting self. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, this is game number 2. TKI. Now, I have no idea what TKI stands for, but it is on the If I Had a Trow mesh, which should be, you know, probably the most familiar mesh for all myth players, really. Here we go. And so we have a few interesting unit types here. We have the Trow Archer. These archer units will stay away just enough to get them before they slide in and slobber knocker stuff. Special arrow is usually a pain in the ass type of arrow. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. We have the Trow Brawler. Fast and tough as heck. Arrows hardly hurt them one at a time. Nothing stops them other than total destruction of self or foe. Special attack is usually a one-time super kick that does mucho damage-o. Then we have the Hellish Bastard. He was in Bastards. Hellish Bastard, I believe he was an Italian guy named Gaetano. He got me kicked out of Bastards because I kicked him in an EMPS only game, and he was shield and axes or something like that. So yes, Hellish Bastard, I remember him well. Anyway, and we have the normal Trow. Hellish Bastard again. This guy won't leave me alone. Batman. Who are these guys? And then the Iron Trow. He's Thunder Bash, static armor. No idea what any of this stuff is. But anyway, just a quick rundown of the teams. We have Homer, Akira, Newt Killa, Cash Walter White, MP Meerkat, Legacy Typhoon, and Overdose against the Urban Achievers, Trent Reznor, Spy, Kronjack, Zero, Weiss, Father Xmas, Kildare, Hollow Men, and Paris. So it looks like Team Trent has gone for the max melee attackers, Myrmidons, Trow, and relatively light on the Trow Iron Warriors. Whereas Homer's team, I think, maybe got maximum Trow Iron Warriors at the expense of Myrmidons. And I think he also maxed the regular Trow. So we'll see what is better, these Trow Iron Warriors or the swarming tactics of the Myrmidons. Not really sure. Homer calling for all mid. And it is flag rally, so might be jumping around a bit in terms of camera angles.
Game on.
But Homer did call for the all middle, so I might just focus on the middle area.
Flag captured. Flag captured.
And it looks like Trent Reznor's team is outgunned in the middle. They're going to have to either reinforce or fall back.
Captured.
Something's going on here. There's an explosion. I don't know what that is.
Flag.
Oh. There's an explosion there. All of the pink trow are getting decimated. These iron trow are blowing up all the regular trow. I don't know what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, these trow are just disappearing. Meanwhile, we have some tagging on the side going on. A trow battle between Zero and Homer. It looks like Zero is going to win this battle. This is the flag that Trent Reznor's team needs to protect.
Victory imminent. Flag captured.
And I guess they're going to tag because they annihilated this trow right here. And Team Trent Reznor actually very, very close. Just had they gotten to about here, they could have won the game. But Paris, just a slightly behind this great tag here from Empy. So Empy actually wins the game, which is typically not a name that you hear with the word win in the same sentence, but alas, he actually won the game for Team Homer. And if we look at the damage here, we have 925 damage for Team Homer, 109, including a negative 92 damage for Spy. I don't know what happened there. But Homer, 311 damage. I got 276 damage. I don't know where all that damage came from. I don't know. I'm guessing that it's these Trow Iron Warriors are really good, and so the difference was probably, Homer seemingly maxing out those units, whereas Trent, I feel like he only got maybe 6 of them. And so, yeah, I think the decision to get the Myrmidons instead of the Trow Iron Warriors may have been Trent Reznor's undoing, but again, they were only a few steps away from winning this game.
Game over.
All right, so these are some pretty frenetic, fast-paced games here. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, yeah, whatever. This is game number 3. We are playing Dorfball, which is, honestly, if you were to look at the other 11 games played in this series, Dorfball might actually be the most widely played of these maps, maybe with the exception of Calm Before the Storm. But most people at least know Dorfball, even though they might not have played it. Yeah. And considering that this is an 8-on-8 game, we have Team Kronjack, the tournament host himself, with Akira, Newt Killadusky, Weiss, Overdose, Kildare Hollowman, and Legacy Typhoon, against Team Meerkat with Spy, Father Xmas, MP, Cash Walter White, Homer, Trent Reznor, and Paris. This is an 8-on-8 Dorfball game, ladies and gentlemen, and I might say that this might be literally the biggest Dorfball game of all time. That's not to say, it's the best Dorfball game of all time. But, you know, if 15 years ago you had 8 versus 8 Dorfball game on your bingo card, well, it finally hit. So, yeah, this is the randomness of the tournament. In case you don't know about Dorfball, which you should, because during my last tournament, we did play some Dorfball in the after parties during the Casuals Only 4 tournament, I believe. So actually, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but what I will say is that the healers should go to your most experienced players. In this case, I get the healer. I don't know why. And Walter White gets the healer for Team Meerkat. And then basically a bunch of different colored balls will drop intermittently throughout the game. And it's just like dodgeball. You try and kill all the opposing dwarfs using all the funky balls that you can find.
Game on.
And here we go. Expect plenty of explosions and chaos. Behind this hill is a popular
Flag
place
captured.
for the medic dwarf.
Flag contested.
However, sometimes
Flag lost.
if you get the
Flag contested.
red ball, which is the airstrike
Flag
ball,
contested.
it's good to throw it
Flag
over here, because
contested.
then that satchel
Flag
charge bomb
contested.
will clear out any healers if they don't move out of the way.
Flag contested.
Sounds like some friendly fire. Someone might have killed Father Xmas. Oh, and we're going to see Newt Killa go down. The first casualty of the Dorfball games. Oh, someone is going to get bombed. Oh, there's an explosion. Looks like Empy's going to die. Das Geese is going to die. This is chaos, ladies and gentlemen. A frozen dwarf. It looks like Spy is going to go down.
Flag contested. Flag.
And it is a tie game right now. Oh, not
Flag
spoke too soon.
contested.
Father Xmas is going to go down. Satchel
Flag
bombs.
contested. Flag contested. Flag contested. Flag contested. Flag captured. Flag lost. Flag
Oh,
contested.
someone, maybe Meerkat, I think, might have just died.
Flag contested.
I'll remind you that there are 3 classes of dwarves, or I guess 4 if you count the healer. There's the fast dwarf, which is slightly weaker. The normal dwarf, which is, you know, slightly slower but slightly stronger, and then a tough dwarf, which is the strongest one. He's the one with the sort of black bandana on their face. They're a bit slower, but they are tough. I personally think that the tough dwarves are the best.
Flag lost.
And in a game like this, there isn't that much advantage to speed,
Contested.
unless you're trying to do something funky on the other side of the field where the journeymen start chasing you. But other than that, I think that the tough dwarves are the way to go.
5 minutes remaining. Flag lost.
Looks like the satchels are going to claim another victim in the upper right corner. And suddenly, Team Meerkat only has
Flag
their
contested.
healer and a normal dwarf, it looks like. Controlled by Trent Reznor.
Flag captured. Flag lost. Contested.
Oh, and Walter White is going to get satchel bombed. You gotta stay away from those red balls. And we see Weiss being very aggressive, getting the teal ball. And he is gonna make it back to safety. Very risky. However, if he throws it, he should win. There it is.
Eliminated.
And that is going to be it. So the damage is, it's kind of hard to ascertain. I think really kills are all that matters. So great job, Legacy, Kildare, and Akira for getting 2 kills each. Father Xmas with 2 kills, but unfortunately not enough to do the job. So that was Dorfball. And I believe the map we chose was actually a different map than this, but it didn't work. So we changed it to the Avon's Grove map, and I think this is Dorfball was chosen twice. So this is actually the Nowhere Arena, which is the next game coming up. And we have yours truly as the captain, with Akira, Spy, Newt, Killa, Father Xmas, Kildare, Hollowman, Duskist, and Homer. And then Team Trent Reznor with Kronjack, MP, Legacy Typhoon, Casual Walter White, Weiss, Meerkat, and Paris. So this is slightly different. Again, a typical place for the healer to be would be here or here, but it's always a great place to throw the red ball and try and airstrike this area to get that healer exposed.
Game on.
Oh, we see Homer taking some damage right off the bat,
Captured.
acting in a suicidal fashion. Homer is frozen. I'm not sure if that was his plan or not. And Homer and
Flag
Overdose
captured.
are both going to get
Flag
airstriked.
contested.
And
Flag
suddenly,
lost.
Team Overdose is in a very bad way because they lost their healer. Who gave Overdose the healer? That was a strategic blunder. Sees Homer complaining that he got frozen. Oh, look at all that blood. Sometimes it's sort of hard to tell who's who when it comes to these reg players. You get a lot of these complainer types, right? So
Flag captured.
oh, nice bomb there. And despite self-kill maybe. Despite a rough start, Team Overdose is still somewhat in this game.
Flag lost.
They're one good airstrike away
Flag
from
contested.
evening this thing up. Nice throw there from Akira. And oh, that is not good. It is 2-on-2, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. It looks like Father Xmas is frozen. Will he recover in time? Oh, instead he's going to get zapped. So now it is Kronjack and Meerkat against Akira.
Flag captured. 5 minutes remaining.
Some nice moves there from Akira. Ooh, just avoiding that airstrike. Meerkat taking some shots. We see Kronjack. What is Kronjack doing? Oh, he missed. Nice dodging there from Akira. Oh, and he freezes him.
Team
And
eliminated.
the blue ball blows up Meerkat. Somehow, some way, Akira survives. And he actually wins the game for Team Overdose, the Cheeseburger Eaters.
Game
Akira, is he a potential Dorfball legend in the making? I don't know. But that was certainly something. So good job there from Akira. Alright, moving on though. This is Fosgarach Ruillick Chimera version. Capture the flag. Here we go. So Fosgarach Ruillick is a somewhat often played reg map. However, the Chimera version, which includes the Fenris unit, is definitely not played that often. In addition to the Fenris unit, we got the Firbolg hero, we've got Dwarven heroes, we've got skeletons, wasps, warlocks. So an interesting mix of units here. We have Scratch with Kryptos, Spy, Kronjack, Overdose, Casualter White, Father Xmas, and Homer against Dusk East, Akira, Newt Killer, MP, Weiss, Meerkat, Legacy Typhoon, and Paris. So, as far as the unit traits go, I really don't know. I think the Wasps could be good because they're somewhat fast and maneuverable, but at the same time, these Warlocks can tear them up, even though these Wasps are pretty good at eating Warlock shots. So, if you're rushing a Warlock, you can put one of these guys in front of a bomb like you would a spider in the Badlands or something like that to eat that fireball. But you might also get spicy with a flank. Who knows? These Firbolg heroes, I'm not sure what the mana bar does. Maybe it's a paralysis arrow. And then Fenris, I have no idea why he has a mana bar. We'll see what happens. Usually when you have a melee unit with a mana bar, it means some kind of super strong attack. So I'm guessing that's what it is, because he is classified as a veteran warrior. Maybe some super sword swipe or whatever. But he could have some funky magic stuff. Who knows? That's the beauty of this random tournament. Nobody knows what any of these units do.
Game on.
Scratch maximum skeletons, whereas Dusk East seem to have gone max Zerks and no skeletons. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the skeletons do have a high rate of attack, and they're somewhat quick, and more importantly, they're only 1 unit point. But they can get absolutely obliterated by warlocks and dwarves, so you need to be somewhat careful with them. Not a huge fan of having this big of a melee pack on the flag defense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that seems about right. And then we have some archers on defense for Team Das Geest. I do not like that at all. I think that's a blunder. Meanwhile, we have a three-prong going. Meerkat going to the north. Paris, Weiss, Legacy Typhoon going middle. Akira going to the east. I'm going south. Kryptos, Homer are going south. Spy is middle. And Walter White maybe going west, who knows, but it looks like the yellow team is a little bit faster to set up. I'm not sure what Spy can do against this Warlock. Could just go for a rush, who knows, but that's a rush isn't really Spy's style, so I don't think that's gonna lead to much there. I think there needs to be some kind of backup. The Fearbolg hero, Father Xmas, needs to help Spy and Kronjack. But instead, Father Xmas is backing up. What is he doing? Why is Father Xmas running away? What is with these French people? Running away all the time. Alright, well, we have Kronjack coming in with his dwarf. And his dwarf's going to get bombed. Nice throw there from Weiss to get one of Kronjack's guys very, very damaged. We see all kinds of running around here. Overdose. I'm going in with my Zerks trying to kill some of these dwarves. Meanwhile, I don't know why they haven't rushed. Father Xmas should be rushing. I don't know what's going on here. No. Oh, something's random lightning. I don't know what that was. Okay, this Fearbolg hero is going to shoot. Father Xmas going to town with the against the Dwarven heroes. Paralysis arrows being fired, and they're all missing. Oh, that one lands. Did you see that though? And now Paris's Fearbolg are going to get annihilated. The Fenris warrior needs to heal up. And it looks like Das Geest's middle force has been completely flanked. Meanwhile, we have this Casualter White Zerk being pursued by Meerkat. And that dwarf is going to go down. Yeah, this looks to be fairly over. You know, we do see some hornets that might make some noise, but as it stands, it looks like Team Das Geest getting surrounded here. Spy's Fenris unit. Oh, that's crazy. Kryptos, not caring who's friend or foe, he blows up all these Zerks, as well as some skeletons.
Flag contested.
We see a contest here.
Flag contested.
And that wasp is going to get destroyed. Yeah, I'm not sure if this warlock was here during the whole game, but would have preferred it be on the front lines a bit. Now we have big explosions. Looks like Dusk East is doing some damage with his dwarf, but he's gonna have to make a beeline.
Flag contested.
Oh, Spy's cutting down some archers with his Fenris unit. And I think this might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Flag contested.
And my wasps are gonna kill that warlock.
Flag contested.
There is a dwarf
Flag
here.
contested.
And this dwarf is
Flag
causing
lost.
some damage.
Flag captured.
And Team Dusk East is going to get the tag and prolong this game. But with a 29% to 6% advantage, I do think that Scratch's team is probably going to finish this out. I'm going to just speed this up a bit. Oh, it does look like Scratch is moving in with the white. Can he get the white tag? And it looks like Scratch is going to take it.
Flag lost.
There we go. So, nice job there from Father Xmas. 76 damage with the Furbolg hero. Remember, he shot all those dwarves, the non-Furbolg hero units, or sorry, the regular Furbolg units. So I think he was sniping those. He might have gotten a warlock as well. And then Kryptos and Homer, you know, they went south and then rotated to the west to collapse on the middle force. And so Spy, Father Xmas, and I think Kronjack might have been in the middle. Homer and Kryptos came from the side, basically surrounded all these guys. And that was kind of the deciding factor, I think. So good job. I don't know if they coordinated it that way, but that's certainly what it looked like. And it was
Team
a resounding victory for
Game
Team
over.
Scratch. Alright, I think I'll do, maybe I'll do these next time. I'm going to try and make some shorter videos rather than my 2-hour-long marathon videos, so I think I'll do games number 6 through 11 in the next video. So I'll see you guys next time.